Ladies and gents, welcome back. Only 6 months ago, you were a conspiracy theorist if you talked about the World Economic Forum and their influence. Never mind that they have their own website. And yeah, that's right, YouTube channel where they talk about how they use their money to undermine democracy around the world and peddle influence with public leaders that are happy to take their money. Well, this just in, we have Trudeau government, this is from True North, uncovering that the Trudeau government gave $3 million to this conspiracy theory that doesn't exist, right? World Economic Forum and $1.6 billion of taxpayers' money to the UN in 2021. I thought this group was a group of elites. They don't need to suckle at the teat of the taxpayer of foreign countries. Mind you, these guys aren't Canadian there may be Canadians involved with the World Economic Forum, but they are not Canadian citizens or taxpayers. This organization is established in Geneva. It's not a Canadian organization. The Liberal government funneled more than $1.5 billion taxpayer dollars to various United Nations bodies and millions into the World Economic Forum last year, public accounts data shows. This is unbelievable. According to the transfer payments section of the 2020-2021 Public Accounts of Canada, the World Economic Forums received $2.9 million from Canadian taxpayers in the form of grants and contributions. Amazing that we're just giving away money to organizations that don't exist and are a figment of our imagination, right? Finding was provided by two departments, the Department of Environment and the Department of Foreign Affairs, Trade and Development. The largest of the transfer payments to the World Economic Forum was a $1.14 million contribution from the International Development Assistance and Multilateral Programming. World Economic Forum also received another $1 million grant under the same program. The other payments were cited as contributions in support of conserving nature, because the World Economic Forum is all about nature. When all those rich, and I say it all the time, you can't make your own nicknames, but they call themselves elites, take their private jets to Davos, and they just have a big old. I can't even say it on this channel. I'm not going to say what they do. The payments were cited, and the payments were cited as contributions in support of conserving nature and the establishment of management for conservation measures. These people, of course, want to put everybody in giant cities. You will own nothing, and you'll be happy about it, they say. The Trudeau government also generously funded the UN to the tune of $1.576 billion in the form of financial support, contributions, and grants. Funding came primarily from global affairs, although other departments, including immigration, refugees, and citizenship, also give the UN money. Money. I thought these were organizations that were self-funding. Well, I guess the UN is not, but the Davos Group, World Economic Forum, again, they're supposed to be all rich leaders, elitists, but yeah, again, with their hands out. 6 unaffiliated organizations received transfer payments worth more than $100 million each. The largest payment was given to the United Nations Children's Fund, totaling $543 million. Meanwhile, peacekeeping operations saw contributions worth $235 million, while the UN High Commissioner for Refugees received $139 million. The other large recipients include the UN Population Fund and the United Nations organizations. True North contacted Finance Canada to clarify these transfer payments, but did not hear back by the deadline given. According to Federal Director of Canadian Taxpayers Federation, Franco Terrazzano, I don't know, maybe I'm saying that right, the Trudeau government needs to do a better job accounting for its funding of international organizations like the World Economic Forum, while Canada deals with debt over $1 trillion. This is what we're on the hook for. I think, what was it? Puliev back in January was saying our unfunded liabilities are like up to $9 trillion. Is ridiculous, the amount of money owing. And we can't just be giving this away. That's a lot of money, and we can't just keep sending a ton of tax dollars to international organizations because we've been doing it for years. Terrazzano told the True North. The feds are more than $1 trillion in debt, so it's on the government to make a clear case for every cent it sends to international organizations. And if it can't make the case, then we need to see reductions, massive reductions, I would say. The controversial World Economic Forum has received renewed attention in the Conservative leadership race after candidate and PM Pierre Poilievre commented to boycotting the organization. Hey, great concept. So that was the True North's article. We have here Justin Trudeau caught funding the World Economic Forum with tax money. This is from the Counter Signal. As per the article from True North's Cosmin, sorry, I'm going to butcher that name, Cosmin. I'm just not going to try. The Trudeau government provided the World Economic Forum of which Trudeau is a member. Let's not forget that. Like, is there no money laundering rules here? With $2.9 million between 2020 and 2021, as well as giving the United Nations a whopping $1.5 billion in Canadian taxpayer dollars, according to the transfer payments. So this is a lot of, as many will recall, World Economic Forum founder and leader Klaus Schwab has previously boasted that he penetrated the cabinets. Justin Trudeau and over half of Trudeau's cabinet are now members of the World Economic Forum. Given the recent revelation that Trudeau is funding the forum, it turns out Schwab has been schwabbing himself into the Canadian cabinets, had a financial incentive for doing so. And this is Schwabi himself.
What we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for.
So they penetrate the cabinets, and they take tax dollars in order to keep going with their plans of. What is it? I mean, look at this guy, world domination. It's unbelievable. If you read into the company or you read into the organization, they want to install what they call stakeholder capitalism, which is going to replace the market economy with a arguably fascistic merger between corporation and state, and individuals will have to relinquish their ownership of property. The idea of property ownership will be a thing of the past, according to this man, and you'll own nothing and you'll be blissful about it. That's the concept. Since attending Davos to complete the World Economic Forum's Young Global Leaders Program, a 5-year program designed to produce leaders that infiltrate governments, businesses, and cultures worldwide, Trudeau has become a staunch supporter of the World Economic Forum agenda and frequent speaker at the forum, talking about the Great Reset, as he was quoted, and then quickly snapped back to say that's a conspiracy theory, if that's a thing that you believe in. But thank you, Professor Schwab, for your warm welcome and for bringing this impressive group together, Trudeau said in a speech to the forum in 2016, only 2 months after becoming Canada's Prime Minister. Today, we are gathered here to contemplate whether we are in the stages of a fourth industrial revolution that's about to begin. What a breathtaking possibility that is. Breathtaking, yes, breathtaking. As previously reported by the Counter Signal, the only thing breathtaking about the fourth industrial revolution is its scope and threats to civil liberties and prosperity to the human species. If you want to read all about that and what Canadians are funding, you can do so by clicking here. I'm guessing this is the... Oh, yeah, that's the other... sorry, the other article of Klaus in his Mortal Kombat outfit as he addresses the Legion of Doom. I don't know what to call them. Just the elitists, as they call themselves. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? I'm not very happy to be funding a bunch of a global cabal of millionaires. Why are we sending millionaires money when we have things we need to take care of here at home? We need clean drinking water for all Canadians, and we need I mean, there's potholes in roads. There's all kinds of issues. There's our healthcare system, which apparently we didn't have enough beds, and we haven't added a single one since 2015. That's an interesting development, but I digress. What do you think we should be doing with this funding other than sending it to a bunch of billionaires that want to take over the world? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video. Keep on trucking.